Hello people, welcome back to another episode of RRM Autoworks presents In the Bay With, where I am on a mission to find out people's backstories and feeding their passion for cars, what got them into their builds. Today, we've got a car in the bay that normally you'd see as a business jet, 8 side lane, blasting along on the M40. But this one, fully wide body, fully wrapped, big power. Yeah, let's go and see what we've got behind the doors.
That's my word. I don't think they know that's my word. Yeah, that's my. Hold up. Big on the said what they said, but so I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Time to go, I'm cool on the chick chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got to get back. Big on the said what they said, but so I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Time to go, I'm cool on the chick chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got to get back. Keep it real with you, I've been in the field in position. Look, hey, I've been trill, you can tell by how I feel when you with me. Look, wave, tell me, can you slide for a real one? Slide for me, slide for me. Can you slide for a real one? Can you slide for me, slide for me? Can you slide for a real one? Can you slide for a real one?
Hi people, and we're back once again inside the studio, and today we're in the bay with Jack Moorcroft, and he's brought his absolutely stunning wide body Audi A5 to the studio, and we're going to talk about how you just managed to get this car into this position it's in now, which is epicness. So yeah, Jack, tell me, so what started your lifelong dream passion for cars? What got you into the car?
I think when you was a kid, growing up, we had a lot of racing games and stuff, and that always started with it. I used to draw quite a bit, I used to draw cars. But the first time I actually got into cars, I used to work at the cinema, and this girl I worked with was like, oh, I'm going to this car meeting. I was like, oh yeah, what's all this then? So I went down with her and I was like, this is crazy. Like, just seeing all these modified cars and everything, I was like, this is crazy, I want to be part of this.
What age was you when that happened?
So just after test 17.
Oh right, okay, cool. So with that being said, so it was like the initial car scene got to you, like there was your book straight away.
It suddenly drew the in straight away. I was into cars anyway, and going and seeing that, I was like, wow.
Excellent. So you're talking about games like Need for Speed Underground?
Yeah, of course.
Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
What were the other ones? Even like, I don't know how old you are going back, back to 8 Run and stuff like that, Sega Rally and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, so pretty much the same as like a lot of us would. That's where our passions feel for the racing game, etc. So you passed your test at 17. And you obviously got yourself your first car. I'm dying to know what it is, Jack.
It was a 1.2 Corsa C.
Corsa C, okay.
Black one.
So Corsa C, obviously they're a big modified community car. A lot of people went to them to start doing modifications. Did you do any modifications yourself?
Yeah, I did. It had coilovers, it had some nice wheels, it had sub, normal sort of stuff.
Okay.
Wasn't majorly modified, but at the time I wasn't earning a lot of money, so it's just something that I did for.
Yeah, still your passion.
Exactly.
Car,
yeah. You learn, your first car can't be something crazy, because you need to learn, you need to make mistakes on something that don't cost a huge amount.
Yeah, of course.
So that when you do break it, it's not.
Did you break?
Of course it did.
Everyone breaks their at least their first car.
You break something.
Did you break it down?
Not too bad. Just odd things, like wiring things backwards and stuff, setting stuff on fire and all the good stuff.
So what age was you when you thought, maybe I should move on and get some?
I was 18, nearly 19, and I saw an A5 come past that was lower than it was cool. And so I started doing a bit of research into it, and I was like, actually, this is pretty cool. They've got quite a nice powerful battery and do fairly good miles per gallon. So I'll go and have a look at some. We went down to London, we had a look at a couple, and I bought this one. Yeah.
So this is how you ended up with this exact car that we're seeing now. So you ended up with the A5 then, excellent. And what colour was it originally? Because I understand this was a black. So it's a black A5.
This is actually the standard colour.
Oh, that's body colour?
That's body colour, yeah.
Okay, so talk us through then. So you got your A5. What was your first modification? Or did you actually initially think, I'm going to go to town on this car?
To be fair, yeah, before I bought it, I was looking at other things that you could do to him along the way. Obviously, I never thought it'd get to this extent, but you do look at these things. I bought it home, and I think within a week I ordered air suspension straight away.
Air suspension?
I did, and to be fair, the front grille.
Okay.
So that happened pretty quickly. I think that was fitted within literally a month of owning it. So That was pretty cool. Just turned 19 at this point.
So you were still 19
So,
and
yeah,
you had
just
an
like-
A5 on air at 19. That's amazing. Air suspension at 19, and man, that's good going, fair play to you. So I take it at this point you was like, right, got it on air, got an A5, I'm just going to carry on. So what else was next?
I think I run on some Audi rotors for a while. That was my next thing, Audi rotors. I didn't really do a lot for a long time now. I think it had a sub back then and stuff like that, but nothing overly dramatic. Okay. And it's only really these last 2 years perhaps that it's got a bit excessive.
Okay.
So yeah, it had the Audi rotors, and I swapped them out to rotor forms. I had rotor form KBS for a while. And it stayed like that for a while. It was quite fitted, didn't really do much again. Then I started doing things like the interior, the steering wheel seats and stuff, and then from there on just got more stuff and
more stuff. So what I'm going to get to is, obviously we built the Rocket Bunny, arch cutting, you've got wide body with this. What make of body kit is it?
So it's 700k wide body. For the A5s it wasn't really a huge choice of a lot of aftermarket.
Yeah.
So 700k pretty much they own the market for aftermarket stuff. So yeah, literally everything is 700k.
Wow. So is that including the splitter?
Splitter, bumper, skirts, diffuser, everything pretty much.
Excellent. How did you feel knowing that you put a lot of money into the car, knowing that it was about to chop the arches up? Because I know that it was always daunting when you take a grind.
It is a little bit. I think the finished product outweighs the scaredness.
Yeah, I know
what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Yes, the first time you put a grind to it, it's not nice, but actually when you get to the end, you sit and go,
No, it looks so good, Jack. Honestly, I mean, I even like the way you've just these little details with the studs. Normal people maybe even use rivet bolts with the MX-5. You've got an actual dressed bolts as well.
These are the rivets. These are rubber rivets.
Oh, was that?
Rubber rivets.
Rubber rivets.
So they're like the same thing, but they squelch up to absorb the vibration.
Okay.
So helps keep the arch.
Excellent. So colour change. When did it go from black to? I mean, what red is this? Because I tell you what, it's bloody stunning in
It's
there.
True Blood Red. True Blood Red by Tech Wrap. So it was about January last year. I started taking photos. I got myself a camera, and I was taking photos of this at night, and I was thinking, do you know what? Black rims, black car, you can't see it. There's just nothing to it.
Okay.
So I was like, I need to do something about this. So I got in touch with GB Wraps.
Excellent. GB Wraps. There you go.
He come and wrapped it, and yeah, I think it definitely makes the car stand out more. Because like I'm saying, black on black.
I actually like the way you've left the body kit black. You know what I mean? That is such a
When
good-
I first released this photo when it was wrapped, everyone was like, why haven't you wrapped the arches? And I was like, that's why.
It's
Because
just
now you're asking why I haven't got, it makes you look at it.
Yeah.
I've seen these where they are completely, and you can't immediately
it kind of
see
blends
they're wide
in.
body,
Because
that
that
way.
A5 has got quite a wide stance,
Yeah.
especially from the front anyway, hasn't it? So, mate, I like that sort of thing where you dare to be different.
Yeah,
and you know what? It looks, and you pull it, the way it matches the wheels, and you've got the barrels of the same colour as the car. Everything that you've done about it, and then since you had it wrapped and stuff as well, what other modifications, smaller details now that you'd like to point out to me, for instance?
To be honest, since wrapping, the only big thing that's really happened is that the wheels, there's always been stuff like carbon interior, canards on the front.
Okay.
But, yeah, not a huge amount of little things, but there are a lot of them.
And what wheels are they?
They are Hyper Automotive something now, HF8
Okay.
8s or something.
And how big are
They're 19 by 11.
11 J's squared.
Yeah.
No.
11 shape, yeah.
That is wide.
All round, they're minus something, and they're minus even more.
So there's a really, really big major offset to come from the body kit. But I tell you what, the way you've done it, the way it sits down, it looks truly stunning the way you built it. Any funny stories that you can share with us that since you've owned it, building it, anything that you'd like to point out, any special memories about this car that you hold true?
I've got two good ones.
Okay,
So
go for it.
when we widebodied it, obviously when you cut the rear coil, you have to cut it, fold it over. We set it on fire.
Yeah, you set it on fire.
Yeah, you set it on fire. It's just obviously, because Audi, it's got a lot of like sound engine in the rear coil. Yeah, it doesn't anymore.
I can imagine.
The other one was I used to have a really big spoiler.
Oh,
and that decided to literally peel a half of me going quite fast down the motorway and completely disintegrated. So as terrible as that was,
it actually went all over the motorway.
it literally peeled the top off. I never even saw that bit in the end. And then all I saw was in my rear view was that.
Oh, just like a V, like a dented.
Yeah, so I had to stop and I had to pull the rest off, which was horrible.
I bet.
I'm literally
you put time and effort into when it breaks. It's horrible, splits cracking and everything. But no, you've done a really good job. Having this sort of car, obviously, you attract a lot of attention. People are going to start knowing exactly who you are through social media. It's going to be following. Have you ever been recognised anywhere in this car?
It's pretty much right. We were sat at Tesco's one evening. I can't remember who sat with me. This car walked past, stopped, backed up, and went, "Are you Jack Moorcroft?" Right, and that's it. My friend blew that up now.
Oh, right.
Are you Jack Moorcroft? They're taking the piss.
No, but the thing is though.
And honestly, like driving here today, we're driving down the road, and there's lorries moving. Like, what's something falling off? What's going on?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's just not cool. I mean, you see this is a spectacle on the road.
Yeah.
You know, and then obviously, as you can see on the table there, you got into fast cars. So tell me how you managed to get your car into Fast Car magazine. Really?
I don't even know. I was on my way to see my wife. Who's not my wife, she's my girlfriend.
Okay.
I literally got a message on Facebook from Peter, and he was like, "Oh, do you want to come down Sunday to Silverstone and film the fast car?" I was like, "This can't be real. This can't be real. There's no way I'm just sat here and that's just happened like that." But I went along with it. I went down and yeah, it just happened.
So how does that sit with you knowing that Fast Car is a pretty big magazine, you know, back in the
That's
when we was kids, Max Power, Fast Car, they had all flashing. How does it feel knowing if you've got your car into one of the big
awesome. Like, I remember when I first started getting into doing this, I was like, one day I'm going to win a trophy.
Okay.
But actually, that's better than a trophy.
Just keep cycling.
Yeah, it is. And I was chosen, but I was on the front cover of amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah, oh mate, I can imagine it's the best feeling in the world. I've never had a car from a couple magazine.
And it was so like out of the blue as well, like because it's my car, I don't have that opinion of it because I've seen it grow and I know that the wiring in the boot is awful.
yeah, you know where you're
it, and that's what they think. And to me, that's crazy.
It's mental. Just a quick recap on then. So we've got your bar on there. Have you done much on the interior of the car?
Yeah, so it's got S-Line seats from a 2018 S-Line A5.
Okay.
So the heated electric and that stuff. Alcantara steering wheel.
Alcantara.
Yeah. Headliners, bit carbon stuff.
So you've done quite a bit inside.
It's done a little bit, yeah. It's very, inside is very OEM plus.
Yeah.
The outside's obviously not.
Yeah.
It's quite aggressive. But the inside's still like got cruise control and got, yeah.
How are you running this? Because what engine is it?
So it's a 3-litre diesel. It runs at 357 horsepower and 750 newtons.
750 newtons. I can only imagine that's all from.
It's pretty cool.
So this is what I mean. It's a lot of people build these sort of show cars and they never go anywhere. They don't move. They only come out on a trailer. You drive this thing
every day.
Every day.
196,000 miles, I think.
Exactly. You can't beat that. I love and I admire someone that builds a car to use it for its intended purpose.
Yeah,
I mean, you want to be out in your car.
Definitely.
You know,
there's nothing worse than being out in the van. Something cool comes by, you think,
yeah,
van.
Exactly. You just want to be in yours, challenging, you know. Yeah. Now that is epic, I must say, Jack, the wrap's looking properly fresh. It's like properly shiny in here. It looks really, really clean.
Oh, I use this. It's from Juicy Details.
Oh, okay. Wrap ID, people. Juicy Details Wrap ID. Perfect for any wrapped car, satin, matte, anything gloss. Doesn't matter what it is, but this is basically it's a quick detailer. Spray this on, dry microfiber, rub it down. Creates a perfect shine. Juicy Details, get on. So I can see you absolutely giggling your head off. What is it about this headlining? I've heard of this headlining story. You go ahead.
So what I did, I retrimmed my headliner, and I didn't do a lot of research into it. Normally I do. Normally I sit there at night and get no sleep over stuff that I'm going to do because I want to know how to do it. Yeah. Doing the headliner, I didn't do that. Okay. So I did my headliner. I was on my way to racism. It was quite warm. Parked it up, left it, and as I started trying to make the headline, just fell down. We spent the rest of the time, what I had to do in the end was stick it up like that, turn the aircon on, let the car cool down, and then it would stay for a bit. It just kept creeping down. I didn't use heat resistant contact adhesive, so it literally
just fell off.
Which was quite cool actually, because all the stuff was in the back, just the headliner dropped, you couldn't see nothing.
Oh, right.
So no one was going to steer it.
It was like one of them tornado
Started off for my 18th birthday. My mum bought me it from my number plate for my birthday. Sorry. And she used to say the 222s look like Zeds because you sleep all the time. I was like, well, I don't tell people that story. Normally I tell people it's 222.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, all of the friends have R22 and it's just sort of our thing.
Yeah, so it's a bit more personal.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got a group of friends that build close friends, I know a couple of the people you know, and they're all great people with some really nice cars, and it's just a nice way to commemorate as a close-knit unit.
We can all build different stuff but still have something in common. And you can see that, like if we were all rolling together and you all see them R22s, it's just...
Yeah, it's associated. I like that, it's a real special piece that is. Going forward, have you got any more plans to make this even more mental?
What I want to do, the next thing I hopefully want to do is build another spoiler. But I want to build a chassis mount, like custom made, like completely between me and the boys.
It cuts through the rib on part.
Through the rib on a proper chassis mount. I've only ever seen, well, I've not actually seen it, I've only ever seen a photo of one other, a A5 Widebody, whatever. I've never seen one with it, so I want to do that, just something unique.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I can do to the outside to make it even more.
To be fair, I think you've succeeded in building.
I had a spoiler before, and when I lost that was really kind of bad. I wanted it back, and everyone said it was better than the spoiler. And it's definitely one of those things you love to hate, but I think it suited this car. Yeah. So I definitely want to build that again.
Honestly, Jack, you've done really well with it, you know. So it's been amazing, Jack, to find out exactly how you've come to build your car, and so interesting to get you in and talk to you on a personal level. The RRM Autoworks presents Magic Question I'm going to present to you now. So basically, I've got this card. On this card, let's pretend, because you have unlimited funds, unlimited money, and that's the card with unlimited dough in the bank. If you could build any car that you want with unlimited amounts of money, what would it be on that?
If I could buy and build any car?
Yeah, any car.
The car I'd want with unlimited money would be the Tesla Roadster that isn't out yet. Now, a lot of people find that.
Okay.
A lot of people find that like, what would you want one of them? But actually, that's so futuristic and so there's unbelievable statistics. I just think that's amazing. Okay. And even though it's got no engine in it, doesn't make the sound of a V8 and everything like that, it doesn't matter when you're 3 seconds to 60 faster.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That is awesome.
Okay, so what? So you just go to town on a Tesla?
Literally buy a Tesla Roadster and then keep the engine and just make it look like this.
Yeah, like a wide body, absolutely mental.
I couldn't not do that.
Man, that's so interesting. That's such
awesome.
a good answer, because I don't think anybody would, their first go-to car would be a Tesla, you know, given that they're electric, but you know, that wouldn't, thinking about it, it's actually a really good choice.
I think it would be, I think it'd be awesome. I think again it'd be something different, because I'm sure a lot of people will say, oh, I'd buy a Supra or I'd buy a Lamborghini or whatever. But I just think they're awesome.
Excellent. I can't thank you enough, Jack, for coming down. Honestly, it's been an amazing pleasure to have you here. You've got your Audi here, and it's a pleasure to have you here. You know, you've come down, you've shared your time with us, and thank you so much for being a part of RRM Autoworks Presents. Jack Moorcroft, and there you go, Audi A5 Widebody. There you go, it's a wrap.
I go anywhere with you, 'cause you fill my mind, or you fill my mind. We could build a dream, start up something new, let the old be dead, let the shadows leave my head. And the world is on your shoulders and you feel like falling over, just come a little closer.
So that's it then, people. Another episode of RRM Autoworks in the bay with Jack Moorcroft and his widebody Audi A5. You can catch him on Instagram, so basically it's around here, wherever it be on the screen. And Jack, thank you for coming.
It's been a pleasure.
Shall we go for a blast in the A5?
Let's do it.
Let's do it to the send zone. Let's go. So, thank you so much for watching and joining me once again. It's been a pleasure to have him here. Like, comment, subscribe, much appreciated. Thank you so much for your support, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Jack, let's go.